Speaking of rocks, how about we introduce our rock-solid first guest for the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Megan Koester. How are you, Megan? Nice to see you.
Just perfectly fine.
Good, good. Oh, are you feeling the joy?
I'm feeling something. I don't know if I'm too hydrated.
Oh, that could be. Sometimes that happens.
Right.
You can have too much of a good thing.
Right? Yeah.
Exactly. Now, you're here in New York for just doing some shows and things, I gather.
Yeah, just gigging.
We should say you are a comedian. I should have mentioned that at the top. But you've been on Comedy Central's Corporate.
I had, yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
And you have a big new audio project that we'll talk about in a second.
That would be great.
That would be
Just
good.
trying to get the word out.
Absolutely. And you've done all the festivals that are out there.
Yeah.
But you're not in New York to do a festival this time.
Well, not officially. No. You know, I kind of snuck in a little bit. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
What's official anyway?
I don't know,
Nobody
right?
knows.
Taxes.
But you live in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
City of broken dreams.
Well, you know, it depends on who's dreaming. You know what I say? Nightmare's still a dream. You know what I mean?
That's interesting. That's a good way to flip it, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're having a bad time, make it a good time.
Or just a time.
A time. That's right. Well, I like getting to a neutral place like that. That's positive. I'm going to make a note about that.
Take your time. I have nothing but time. I don't know where I am.
Well, listen, you're here at the studio, but you're from Los Angeles. You're from California.
I'm from California. I'm from Central California. Yeah.
Central California, the great coastal towns up there.
Yeah, Central Coast. Yeah, we grow the food that everybody eats.
That we all eat. That's true. It's the fruit basket.
It's kind of a selfless task. Congress created Dust Bowl too. You know.
Yeah, that's true. We have some bad things that have happened.
Yeah.
In the pursuit of joy.
Or just sustaining life. Bad things can happen.
Sometimes that's the hardest one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're out in Los Angeles. Do you participate in the self-care world that's so popular out there?
Yeah, I live on the east side of Los Angeles, so, you know, it's kind of the law.
Yeah.
Right? You know, juicing.
Crystal shops? Juicing.
Juicing, mostly juicing.
Do you get into the juices?
Yeah. I mean, I just make so much money, you know, I don't know what to do with it, so then
You might as well spend $15 on beats.
$15? That's a Tuesday.
I like the cut of your jib.
Yeah.
That's good. Now, do you juice all week?
No. Tuesday.
Just Tuesday.
It's kind of, I was joking about having all the money. I don't have any money.
No, you're a comedian. We established that.
Yeah.
But you like Los Angeles. You've been there for a long time.
I have. Yeah. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this project that you have, it's with Meryl Marco, who was one of the great writers for Late Night.
Correct.
With David Letterman.
Right.
I would say arguably made that show what it was.
You could argue that, and I would agree with you.
Yes. All the kind of weird bits and all that kind of stuff.
All
She
that
was
wild
really,
and crazy. Oh, yeah.
really behind it, wasn't
Putting a camera on a dog. Nobody ever did that. Until this fucking broad.
She did it, didn't she? It's amazing what a little duct tape can do.
All right.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
But you work with her on this. What is it? It's an audio project.
It's an audio book.
An audio book.
So it's like a book that we read out loud.
Yes.
And it's called The Indignities of Being a Woman.
The Indignities of Being a Woman.
And the subject matter reflects that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of how difficult it is to be a woman.
Yeah, right. You know, throughout time.
Throughout history.
Throughout history.
Now, this seems to me to be a particularly bad time for women.
Well, you know, it's been worse. I mean, I'm not your property or anything, you know, legally.
This is where it started, isn't it?
What?
When you start talking about people as property.
Yeah.
That's very problematic.
That's extremely, especially with the social justice movement. They don't care for that.
No, and nor should they.
No. And the social justicers, they got their own bar now.
Tracing it back to these farmers on the coast,
yeah.
You could take it all the way back to agriculture. And people starting to tax you for your land and what you grow and all this.
In a way, actually, yeah. Well, when early civilizations were more egalitarian until now, once we started, monetizing agriculture, kind of, in a way, that's when the S hit the F, you know? Yeah, for broads, I mean.
And as you go through the process of history and women, which is so fascinating to me, do you find some personalities that stand out to you? Because isn't that what so much of entertainment is, personalities, but also indignities?
Yeah.
You need some good personalities in there.
Good personalities. I never knew how to pronounce her last name, but Phyllis Schlafly, maybe?
Schlafly?
She was the broad that didn't want the ERA to pass.
Yes.
She's kind of, you know, go off queen. That was cool.
Yeah. What happened to her? Not still around?
I think she's dead.
Yeah.
I hope she's dead. You know, dead to me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so that's what you do, profiles of different people?
No. We're not really focusing on people specifically.
Okay,
but
that
just,
was me. I love to focus on people.
Right. I know that's you, but then
Guilty.
we're taking a macro as opposed to a micro
I see.
stance. You know.
I see.
Yeah.
And what time periods would you go to if you could time travel?
I want to go to right before the grid goes down. So maybe
the
2 months in the
grid.
future. That's where I would want to go.
Could be any day now.
Yeah, TikTok.
But had you known Meryl before?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's why you wanted to work with her.
That's why we wanted to work together.
I see.
Yeah.
And have you, in fact, suffered indignities doing comedy and writing and all this?
Absolutely not. I'm kidding.
It's part of it, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm being punished because I gotta, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. If there's a conspiracy. I understand that I have this personality, but you know, come on.
Yeah.
Give me a little something, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And what do you think about endings? Because sometimes you see things that just go on and on and on and on. But you decided not to make this project, the Indignities project. It's a book.
It's a book. Yeah, it's a
So
finite
it
book.
doesn't go on. It's not a podcast. You didn't decide to make it endless.
MailChimp has nothing to do with this, baby. Squarespace, where's that?
Sorry, stamps.com.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. But you like having an ending to something. You like a project.
I mean, you know, ideally we could continue, because there's so many things we didn't even cover.
Yep.
Ideally we could keep doing this indefinitely.
Sure.
And I would be paid a semi-ethical wage. But, you know, some things do come to an end.
And some things should. You ever look at something and just think that should end?
All the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Sometimes people say that about this show.
Well, I can't really speak to that. I'm not from here.
No,
you
I'm
know?
not asking you to. Just something to ponder.
I'll think
if
about
anybody's
it.
listening. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know how the bus works here, so I might just be stuck here tonight.